Hi, I'm Todd Ferrante, and I'm talking about some lens hood testing I did with my Panasonic x920 video camera. First, I started with no lens hood at all and tested to see what sort of flare I would get as I turned the camera facing into the sun. You can see some spots popping up on the left-hand side of the picture, and then some pretty strong flare as we get over towards the sun, with rays coming off of the sun, some real strong spots, and a haze across the face of the lens. And as we move back away from the sun, you'll see that fade out. Next, I put on a $5 Tulip style lens hood from Amazon. This thing was pretty cheap. The threads on it are very loose. In fact, it will just pop right off of the face of the camera if you pull on it. In this case, you see pretty much the exact same results as you did with no lens hood at all, from which I concluded that it really does not provide any benefit whatsoever. The next thing I tried was a Mennon lens hood, for which I needed to put on a 49 to 58 millimeter adapter. This is an idea from Spooner Studios. So you attach the adapter ring first, then you screw on the lens hood. Once you get it about in the right spot, you go past and then back off, and then use your locking ring to position the lens hood so that it's in the right orientation. Now with this lens hood, you get some horizontal flare protection until you get closer, and then the flare kicks in again. At this point, we really don't see any difference between no lens hood at all and having this lens hood attached. And then going back the other way, you'll see at some point there's where your protection kicks in. Now, to explore this a little further, I took a piece of cardstock and taped it to the top of the lens, the front edge of which was positioned so that it just barely cleared the edge of the frame. You can see it provides a lot more shade protection from above. So here we're coming across, and as long as the camera is pointed up towards the sun, you're really not getting anything at all. But as you come down, once the shadow of that cardstock casts across the face of the lens, you can see the flare vanishes. And then that's really exaggerated if you go up and down quick. Now, something else I did was flipped the card up and down just to compare. So this is what you get when you flip that card up and down. Flare goes away and comes back very strongly. Here are some screen captures from those different cases. Upper left is no lens hood. Upper right is the Tulip lens hood with some vignetting in the lower left-hand corner. Lower left is the Mennon with no card, and the lower right is with the card. You can see what a benefit the card gives you.